the Abolitionist, on the air with you at KEXU 96.1 FM LP, Revolution Radio, where we explore the connection between Imperial War and incarceration. I don't limit myself to being a prison abolitionist because there are more structures and institutions that I seek to abolish than just incarceration. For example, white supremacy and racism, male supremacy and patriarchy, class supremacy and wage oppression, and Imperial War. Yes, Imperial War is an institution of the American Empire. Let me be very clear. The United States military is an institution, however, it serves the institution of Imperial War. The need for imperial conquest shapes and defines the U.S. military. In fact, the European need for conquest of Indian lands made the development of the military necessary. Any and all who opposed or resisted were killed or imprisoned. The first reservations were, in fact, prisons. I'm going to talk about Vietnam. Y'all make sure you hear Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, and any and every inner city in America. I have the blood of the Vietnamese on my hands. I was young and innocent, but their blood I have on my hand. The time of killing done, 42 died that morning in 10 minutes. The time of murder and rape begun, clear the village, burned it to the ground. The time of killing done, the time of murder and rape begun, a howl in the silence of our movement. Our terror become bloodthirsty. We, the teeth of the rabid beast, set to sink into flesh, ripping and tearing, moved into the village. A snarl in our approach. I had the blood of the Vietnamese on my hands. I was young and innocent, but their blood I still have on my hands. Let their blood be fertilizer for the flowers to spring forth from my life. Now we're going to keep moving right along. I'm also a member of an organization called All of Us or None. All of Us or None is an organization that's initiated by formerly incarcerated people, and we struggle for the full restitution of human, civic, and political rights for incarcerated people, formerly incarcerated people, convicted people, our families, and our communities. We're the people who initiated Ban the Box. Those of you who are familiar with the Ban the Box program, Ban the Box campaigns around the country and so forth, that originates right here in Oakland with All of Us or None. Now, I'm speaking about All of Us or None this evening, not because I'm a member, but because All of Us or None has an annual Quest for Democracy. This will be our 6th Quest for Democracy, when we go to Sacramento. We organize for a whole year and stuff, and we provide transportation where necessary, and we bring people from all around the state. We mass in Sacramento. This year it's going to be on April 30th, Monday, April 30th. We'll be massing at the state capitol in Sacramento, and we break up into action teams, and we go and we speak with every legislator in Sacramento about bills that we support, about bills that we oppose. It's not a lobbying effort because we're not licensed to lobby. We are advocating. We are advocates for better conditions for people inside, for people outside, for our families, for our communities. So that will be All of Us or None's Quest for Democracy. That will be held on April 30th in Sacramento. I'm going to move right along here a little bit, and there's a whole lot of talk going on about this movie called Black Panther, and I've seen the movie, and you know, I just want to say, hey, excuse me, y'all, this is Disney and Marvel Comics. You cannot use the oppressor's tools to take apart the oppressor's system. However that resonates, you know, let that be. I'm not going to talk too much more about the movie, but I really do want to read a very quick little review of the movie. This is by Bruce A. Dixon. He's one of the editors of Black Agenda Report. If y'all ain't hip to Black Agenda Report, you need to punch that in. I can't give you what their real thing is, but I'm sure if you punch in Black Agenda Report, something will come up that will get you to them. I think they're pretty strong folks. I really like the things that they say, the commentaries, the essays, their critiques, and so forth. They stretch my mind. There aren't too many folks that I think stretch my mind. Black Agenda folks definitely stretch my mind. So I'm going to read this quick little I guess it would be what do we call it, an evaluation, a critique of the movie Black Panther by Bruce A. Dixon of the Black Agenda Report. Get me out of Wakanda. Hashtag enemy propaganda. I finally got around to seeing the Black Panther movie Tuesday. I've been black nearly 70 years. 7 decades. My blackness does not require affirmation from the Disney Marvel Comics universe, where Tony Stark is a greedy Pentagon contractor, where Captain America is a genetically modified organism, and where the Wakanda King and the wannabe King both work for the CIA, and where Daredevil's pals, check out Season 1, Episode 4, note that investigative reporting on teachers' union scandals is as personally perilous as crossing the mafia. For those of us aiming to build a better world, this movie is nothing short of enemy propaganda. Hashtag get me the hell out of Wakanda. In the Black Panther movie, all the Wakandan players are royalty, their counselors, their advisors, or their rivals. All the strikingly beautiful and capable Wakanda women take orders from men. The only unambiguous good guy is the Frodo-looking CIA agent. The homicidal Killmonger character is calculated to sully the very notion of black rebellion against unjust authority, while Pan-Africanism and humanism are defecated upon from multiple angles. Cinematic bar fights, car chases, and battle scenes are a dime a dozen. And worst of all, Wakanda isn't even rendered in any visually inspiring way. Hashtag the thirst is real. The movie disrespects its audience and is a standing insult to science fiction and Afrofuturism. As Dr. Jared Ball points out, we can't just go out and make and market another movie to compete with this one. Disney, Marvel Studios put tens of millions into the promotion of this thing alone. And for now, millions of people are buying their message. That's called cultural hegemony. Those who would drink from this nasty water for affirmation and black joy must be deeply, desperately thirsty. And evidently, thirst confuses before it kills. The only good thing I got from this movie was the motivation to look for and find some real, respectful, challenging, and innovative science fiction and Afrofuturism, preferably written by some black women to wash the rancid taste of Marvel's superhero industrial complex from the inside of my head. Those are the words of Bruce A. Dixon from Black Agenda Report. Do check them out. I think they are more than worth reading and listening to, because you can catch them on the airwaves also. This is Mark G., abolitionist, getting ready to sign off with you off of KEXU 96.1 FMLP, where we explore the connection between Imperial War and incarceration. We say, what's the call? Free 'em all. Dare to struggle. Dare to win. And that means you got to get into it, y'all. That ain't hashtagging, though hashtagging is cool, but you got to have your feet in the street. We say, what's the call? Free 'em all. Dare to struggle. Dare to win. All power to the people. Ashe.